Okay, boys and girls, welcome back. Red Mist in the house once again. How you doing? I hope everyone's doing great. I'm doing great, and we, my friends, are playing some more Magic Legion. Now, I want to go ahead and apologize really quickly for the lateness of the video today. But I've got a little bit of a problem with my internet going a bit haywire, and now the charger for my device has actually broken. So this is probably going to be a lot shorter video than usual, because as you can see right there, guys, I only have 19% battery left. And this is literally recording. I'm going to record this and upload it straight away. Because of obviously the time that I have on the phone and stuff. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to get it uploaded. So I just thought I would go ahead and do a shorter video so that you still get a video today, rather than not post down in the comments. So as you can see here as well, guys, we have just a little bit of time left on this event left now. So we only have 1 day and 13 hours. So you're going to be seeing this, and we're probably going to have about a day and 12 hours left. So you can see here 6 hours and 6 days for our next reward. We're going to go ahead and speed this bad boy up, because we need an hour and 20 minutes for us to be able to get that event right there. So let's go ahead and speed up this thing here. Now, one thing that I wanted to show you guys, now when you take a look at the time left to finish something, you can see here that I could finish this right now for 105 diamonds, which would actually speed up by 46 minutes and 20 seconds. Now, if you go down the bottom here, you can actually work out different things and, like, obviously different prices, because some of the time on some of the things that I've been seeing, it's actually more expensive to speed something up straight away than it is to actually buy the stuff to completely finish it. So for example, if we look at this, to be able to speed this up by 2 hours and 24 minutes, it's going to cost me 300 diamonds, which you can see right there. But if we come down here, if I actually speed up by 2 hours, it's going to cost me 250 diamonds. So there's a lot of a difference, because if you then work out, like, say 20 minutes, it's kind of a bit different. Like, there's a few things that I've been noticing. The longer the diamond cost it is to speed things up, you can actually get a better return by buying the standard, like, 1 day speed up or 2 day speed ups than you would if you actually just go ahead and speed up the actual thing and finish it instantly. So bear that in mind if you are gonna, like, sort of go and speed up something that is really huge. So, like, for example, such as this one right here, look, 5,465 diamonds to speed it up by 3 days. But if we come up, or if we scroll down here, you could go here by 3 days, and that's actually only going to cost you 4,500 diamonds. So if you look here, to speed up by 3 days, you're actually going to save yourself like almost 1,000 diamonds. So just bear that in mind if you are looking at speeding up by, like, a huge amount, guys. But I can't remember how long it was that we needed, so let's just go ahead and buy the 2 hour speed up on this bad boy, and that should be more than enough to get the next reward. So now that we've gone ahead and got this reward, this is really going to help us out, because not only have we got 2 5-star relics, we're also going to get a pick a 6-star hero. That means we have 2 of these cards now, guys. And we have 10 large soul chests. Now, this is one of the ones that I'm most excited about, because if you didn't know, this is actually a 5 to a 2, I believe. Yeah, so 500 fragments to 2,000 fragments. So it could be a complete luck of the draw, but with all 10 of these, it is going to guarantee a 6-star soul. So that is really, really cool as well. So let's go ahead and open up this bad boy and see what we're going to get right here. As you just saw there, 15% on the battery, so we're going to have to look at that. But look at that, guys. So we've actually got a fairly decent turnout when it comes to getting the gems. Couple of low end, but then a couple of high end as well. So I think that's actually going to give me enough of the fragments to actually be able to buy like 2 legendary pieces. Look at that, guys. I can buy 2 legendary pieces. So let's go ahead and take a quick little look-see at our heroes. So if we go over to our tank, and let's go into our tank. So our tank doesn't need any right there. Arno could use some HP, I guess. So the HP would be a good one to go for. Physical defense could be good. Wiz could be good. And the magic. So if we go for the lightning and the earth, I believe it is. So let's go for them two there. So which one was it, guys? It's like the earth. So it's actually wood, not earth. And lightning. So let's go and buy both of them bad boys right there. That's going to be 8,000. In 300, we can actually get another piece right there. So that's pretty damn cool. So just a scene, how much battery have we actually got? Because obviously this is going to disappear quite quickly. So if I can make the video a little bit longer, I'm going to do it, guys, because I love making videos for you guys. Now let's go put both of them bad boys on right there. And we'll go to my hero, and we're going to put them two on there like this. Look at this, guys. Absolutely insane how many runes, how many relics we're getting. And we're still, like, I can show you like this, guys. Like, look at this. 4 6-star runes and 2 5-stars. These are all 4 stars as well. So are them. So if you look at this, guys, every single one of my heroes actually have nothing lower than a purple rune because of the events that are going on. But if we actually go into the abyss right now, you can see that I'm at level 40. Now at level 40, this is still blue relics. So these are 4-star relics. So I haven't even got to the stage yet. And watch this, guys. If I fight this right now, I don't have the capability of actually winning this fight. Or I do and I don't. I think as long as my hero can avoid the fist that the giant actually creates, I'm able to do it. But these guys have such good defense that they seem to obviously dodge quite a lot of the attacks. Which is a little bit frustrating, but this is where upgrading your magic hit and your physical hit is gonna come in really, really helpful. Because obviously, as you upgrade your magical and your physical hit capabilities, they're gonna actually help you land more of your attacks. So obviously, the better the magic hit is, the more success your magical attacks will have hitting the enemy. The more upgraded your physical hit is, the more your physical attacks are going to have success hitting the enemy. So if you look at the dragon, you can see where it keeps popping up guard. Every time that pops up, it's actually that the enemy has dodged your attack. It's not that they're immune to your attack, it's because they have dodged your attack. Now, you can see what I've done with my heroes, because you can see that my heroes are dodging a lot of attacks. So, I'm probably not going to be able to do this fight, but we're going to keep at it just for a second to see if maybe we can actually overpower this guy. I could go ahead and use my pig, or I could use my Reaper's Scythe to get rid of this dragon, but I really don't want to do it just yet. Let's go ahead and use the pig on this guy though, see if we can put in some heavy damage. Hopefully he's not going to be able to dodge too much, but it's not looking like we're actually able to do too much damage to him, which is a little bit frustrating. We've got nothing to be able to heal my heroes with either, so I can't really do anything there either. If we do lose the shield guy at the front, though, I think what I'll do is I'll just call it the end, because it's looking like we can't do the damage in order to actually get through this guy, which is a little bit frustrating. But I'm working on changing up Arno, and well, in fact, I'm looking at changing up all of my hero statistics, and that's what I'm going to show you in just a second. Because you can look here, like, look at that fist. That fist is actually a magical spell. So I am susceptible to quite a lot of magical damage spells at the moment. But you know, that's kind of the way it is. Now he's got the shield. Do you know what, guys? We're just going to hit Scythe, do a ton of damage to him, just so that I feel a little bit better before we leave this fight. So let's go ahead and leave this fight. And I'm going to show you one thing that I have done that has really, really increased my success. But that was more just to show you the fact that I've got better relics on every single one of my heroes than I can even obtain from the Abyss right now. But one thing that I went and done earlier was I went through all of my heroes, and you can see here I've changed up my stats quite a bit. I was using HP in quite a lot of the stats, and you can see here that I've actually removed the HP from the heroes, and they still have a good amount of HP. But what I've done is I've gone down here and I've put the stats into physical dodge. Now, the reason why I've done this, guys, is because people, depending on what hero is which stat, will depend on what they have their stats in. So as you can see here, with the witch, she automatically has an 80% magical dodge rate, whereas with physical, with the upgrades that I've given her in her stats, which is 42.5%, I've actually given her a 52.5% of being able to dodge a physical attack, which is really, really helpful. Now, the same sort of deal with the shield. Now, the fact that he has a 50% chance, because this is the same basis as the crit possibility, so 50% will mean he will dodge 50% of attacks, like physical attacks, not magical attacks. So, for example, if somebody hits you twice as a physical attack, you will dodge one of them because you have 50% chance of dodging. Now, it's the same principle over here. Like, look at this. With Arno, I've switched his stats round. So, I've gave him all those bonus stats that you saw the other day, but I've taken all of the stats out of his HP and out of his crit chance, and I've put them all into the physical dodge. Now, the reason why I've done this is because this is going to give him an 84.5% chance at dodging a physical attack. So this is really, really helpful, because somebody, in order to hit Arno with a physical attack, your magic or your physical hit will have to be very, very high. I'm not too sure if any of you know what the stat transfer is between the physical dodge and the physical hit rate, then put that down below. But I'm pretty sure that the physical hit rate has to be double the amount of the physical dodge rate to pretty much guarantee a successful hit. Because otherwise you're going to dodge. So, for example, if you've got 100% physical dodge and the enemy only has 100% physical attack, you're going to dodge every single hit from that hero. Whereas if they've got like 200% physical attack, you're probably going to dodge 50% because you've got 50% of the dodge rate of what their attack rate is. But I'm not 100% sure on that, so put down in the comments if you know. But there is a huge difference that I've noticed with actually changing those stats round, because it's made my team a lot, and I mean a lot, stronger. Because before they would do that, or they would take damage, and it would be really, really frustrating. Whereas now, 9 times out of 10, they're actually dodging attacks. Like, you can see here, like, I'm not gonna cast like like my purification or my ward spell. And I'm not going to take any damage. Obviously, the witch has just gone ahead and hit that spell. Like, obviously, she's just gone and locked him down. So it's a little bit frustrating on that aspect, but because I can't really show you what I wanted to show you. So let's just really quickly see the battery life. 9%. Okay, guys, we're probably going to have to call the video in just a second because I don't want to not have enough battery to be able to finish uploading the video. But what I'll do is very quickly, if I just remove the witch, because then I don't have that possibility of locking down the enemy team, and you can see how useful physical dodge or magical dodge can be. So if I just weaken them, so obviously I don't take too much damage, but if you look at this, guys, every single time they dodge a spell, you're gonna see guard pop up above their name. So look at how much guard is actually popping up above their name, and that is because they're dodging either physical or magical attacks. It will always say guard when they dodge an attack. And you can see here, guys, because of the fact that they were dodging attacks, they never lost their rage. Every time that horse guy actually sends his triple horses through, I believe it steals rage from your team as well. So because they were obviously dodging that attack, they weren't losing their rage. So this is a really good way to obviously get around teams that are using the witch as a permastun, because if you increase your magical dodge instead of your physical dodge, you're actually going to stop the witch from locking you down. And I want to show you this because it is such a strong improvement to my team that it's insane. So you can see here, like, look at every single time this guy's attacking, they're dodging. Arno hasn't even taken a single point of damage because he's got like 85% chance of dodging an attack. And it's all about learning which enemies you've got. So obviously, if I'm fighting someone who is a physical, which is a magical boss, I could always go in and reset my stats. Yes, it's going to cost you 50 diamonds to reset your stats, but you could literally reset your stats and change all of the physical dodge rate over to the magical dodge rate, and then you're going to be dealing with the same success, but for magical damage instead of physical damage. So, for example, if you're fighting in a zone where the end boss is a magical hero, so, for example, the Demon Dragon, the Dragon Princess, any of that kind of stuff, you can see that they're going to be able to change things up, and it's only going to cost you 50 diamonds to change up one hero stat. So it will cost you 200 diamonds to obviously change up your team. But it could be very worth it because of the basis of you can just like literally, oh, what? I didn't mean to click on that. I meant to go into here. So you could go down to the reset, for example, and for 50 diamonds, like if you go ahead and click your personal points, for 50 diamonds, you're going to be able to get all of these points back and then obviously transfer them over. So if I transferred all of those points over, I would effectively give Arno an 84% magical dodge rate. So if I was fighting, I don't know who the boss is on this level. What boss is a magical boss? Yeah, this one. This is actually a magical boss. This is the Demon Dragon, I believe. So for example, if you're fighting the Demon Dragon, physical dodge rate isn't going to work because he's not a physical hero, he's a magical hero. So if you upgrade your magical dodge rate, you'll dodge his attacks and therefore possibly win the fight a lot easier. So just bear that in mind, guys, because dodge is really good. And also, obviously, if you have really high dodge rates, when you come up to fight against people in the arenas and stuff, if they're running people like Arno, you know, if Arno can't hit you because your dodge rate is really high, then obviously he's not going to kill you. So again, bear that in mind, guys. But anyway, that's going to be it from me for the video, because of obviously you know that the video is running a bit tight because of the battery. But I think we still got a fairly good length video. I really hope that you've enjoyed. Please make sure you hit that like and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button with your left foot, and I shall see you tomorrow. Peace on the streets.